Welcome to the Advanced Gameplay Burnstar video. So in this video we're going to show you some of the more complex features that you'll see in Burnstar. And it's sort of to give you a feel for how difficult and complex the puzzles really can get in Burnstar. So first off, I'm going to talk about the actual art you see here. So this level is actually not arted at all. This sort of gray tile you're seeing that's on the floor here and the black space behind it, that's indicative of levels that have not been arted at all. They're only in testing phase. You can also clearly see the slide block has no art, and this sort of bluish pickup block also has no art. Same with these up-down the blocks right here. So everything you see here is on flux. But with that in mind, I'm going to show you some of the new features. So right here we have pickup blocks. So pickup blocks are useful. I can use them to block lasers like this. I can use them to hold down switches like that. And you can also use them as sort of a third trick to block slide blocks. So a slide block functions from an explosion. So like this red block exploding here will cause this slide block to go careening through this teleporter and end up right here. An explosion from this side would cause it to slide straight on through if this pickup block wasn't here. It would slide straight through, go through this portal, and end up right here. And an explosion from this side would cause it to actually slide over, hit this breakable. It would end right where that pickup block is standing. The breakable would explode, but it would stop right here. And then another explosion could cause it to end up right on top of the switch. So when you see a slide block, you're typically thinking to yourself, okay, where do I need to get this slide block in this level? Typically there's some sort of switch it needs to sit on, or it needs to get like out of the way of part of the puzzle or prevent an explosion from happening. So you gotta kind of figure out where you need these guys. So first off, I'm gonna go collect this bomb up here. I'm gonna use that to block the laser. I'll go ahead and get this bomb. And now I pick up this pickup block, so there we go. So what we actually want to do is we want to get the slide block onto this switch right here. And to do that is going to be an interesting feat of puzzle madness. So really what we need to do is put the pickup block right here. And then I'm going to use a rocket. And now I haven't talked about rocket yet, but rockets is the sort of another type of bomb explosive you get later in the game. So rocket will fire straight across the level for as far as it can go, and then when it hits something, it blows up on top of it in a plus pattern, just like a bomb, but it's on top of the object, like if I was to put a bomb on top of that. So I'm going to use a rocket here because that's key. We're going to need a bomb later in the puzzle, and I'll explain that when we get there. So I'll slide the slide block across with the rocket, and then I'm going to go stand on this and lower those switches into the ground. Now with the slide block where it is, that red block will explode and slide it straight down into this breakable. That'll give us access to this bomb. So now I have this bomb, and I have a slide block in a weird position. So where do we go from here? Well, this teleporter's here. That'll go through here and leads up to the switch. So I'm going to put this pickup block right here, and then I'm going to go set off this explosion. So I'm going to put a bomb behind it. Now see, this is what I was talking about, the difference between bombs and rockets. Is a bomb right here will set off these two slimes as well as blow up that star. And then it also propelled the switch block, or the slide block, directly through onto the switch, which now powers up these switch blocks, which are set sort of on a pattern. So now we have sort of two parts of the puzzle left to burn. We have this section right here, and then we have this upper portion. Now it looks like if you really study this upper portion that we need to burn that orange or red block up there. And we can't get there because these pickup blocks are in the way, or not pickup, these up-down blocks are in the way. So if we look carefully, these up-down blocks are connected to these lasers. Again, this is all temp art, and the lasers are connected to the circuit system. So circuit power, as you'll learn earlier in the game, powers through objects. So the power will pass through these lasers into the up-down blocks, causing them to go up and down. So we need to put a pickup block on that switch so we can get through there. So I'm going to go over there and put a pickup block right on the switch. Now I power these lasers up, which will also cause them to set this section on fire. So now we've kind of solved this portion down here without even needing a bomb. The actual lasers will do that work for us. So in the last bit, I'm not even going to use this teleporter. I'm going to die if I go through there right now. So in the last bit, we have a rocket, and I need to hit that orange thing. So if I don't want to kill myself, I'll use the rocket right now. And I'll set off this whole chain. And while that's going on, I'm going to use the last bomb to get those stars we have in the ground over here. So this is where a bomb comes in useful. You can kind of see, oh man, we could only get these stars if we had an extra bomb. So anybody who squandered their bomb earlier on would not be able to use or get those stars at all. Oh, so man, this is a dangerous level right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these stars, warp back and grab these couple stars, and I'm pretty much sure that'll like solve everything. We did not do it under par, but that's okay. Oh boy, almost died. Pretty exciting. So that'll get all the stars, and then that'll be this level. So that's sort of a more advanced features of Burnstar that you'll see. There are many more gameplay elements of Burnstar that you haven't even seen yet. Thank you for watching this video, and I really hope that you've liked what you've seen. Please donate to our Kickstarter so we can make the best game possible.